Hello friends, welcome back to listen to Sunday Radio Talk by Father George Simon OSJ.
Hi, hello, dear friends. Welcome to our Sunday reflection. Let me ask you something. Have you ever prayed for something and heard nothing? You prayed, you waited, you prayed again, and still silence. Then you begin to wonder, God, are you listening? Today's gospel introduces us to a woman who knows exactly what that feels like. She comes running to Jesus and cries, Lord, help me. But Jesus does not answer immediately. Silence. Yet she does not leave. She keeps asking, she keeps believing, she keeps knocking, and finally Jesus says, Woman, great is your faith. Wow. Her great victory was not simply receiving the miracle. Her greatest victory was refusing to walk away when the answer was delayed. Remember this, faith is not trusting God only when He answers. Faith is trusting Him even when He is silent. Now look at the first reading from Isaiah. God says, My house shall be called a house of prayer for all peoples. The woman in today's gospel was a Canaanite, an outsider, yet her faith brings her right to the heart of God's mercy. God's love is bigger than our labels, bigger than our boundaries, bigger than our differences. And St. Paul gives us another powerful reminder. The gifts and the call of God are irrevocable. God does not easily give up on people. So perhaps today's gospel is speaking directly to someone listening right now. Maybe you have been praying for your family. Maybe you are waiting for healing. Maybe you are carrying a broken relationship. Maybe you have been asking God for direction, and perhaps nothing seems to be changing. Don't give up. Keep praying, keep trusting, keep knocking, because God's silence is not necessarily God's absence. Sometimes the answer we want is delayed because God is preparing something deeper within us. And there is one more challenge. If God's house is a house of prayer for all peoples, then we cannot build walls where God wants to build bridges. Who have I excluded? Whom have I judged? Whom have I stopped believing can change? The Canaanite woman teaches us to never give up on God. Isaiah teaches us to never close God's doors to others. Paul teaches us that God never gives up on His call of mercy. So remember this Sunday, don't measure God's love by the speed of His answer. Keep knocking, keep believing, keep loving. Because when faith refuses to quit, even silence can become the doorway to a miracle. God bless.